This physical game against Caitlin Clark is going too far.
A foul which was called. The question is, will they call it unnecessary? Kennedy Carter.
Clark was pushed to the ground by Kennedy Carter, and this is not an isolated incident. The physicality in the WNBA is hitting Clark hard, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's dive into it. Clark has faced extremely physical defense since she entered the league. When the Fever faced the Sky, we had a clear example of this intensity. Kennedy Carter not only scored important points for the Sky, but also gave Clark a violent shove, sending her straight to the ground. This hard foul was called immediately, but it left everyone in shock. Despite this, the Fever emerged victorious by 1 point, with a final score of 71-70. It was a game full of ups and downs, with both teams showing a lot of determination and energy. The Fever team had notable performances from Nalissa Smith, who scored 17 points and grabbed 9 rebounds, and Kelsey Mitchell, who contributed 18 points. Caitlin Clark also had an important performance, with 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. On the Sky side, Angel Reese was the standout, scoring 19 points and dishing out 6 assists. Now, let's talk more in detail about the incident with Kennedy Carter. During the third quarter, with just over a minute left, Carter delivered a violent shove to Caitlin Clark while she was trying to position herself to receive a pass. Clark went to the ground immediately, and the foul was called right away. This type of play shouldn't happen in a basketball game. Caitlin Clark was visibly upset with the situation, and after the game, she commented that this is not basketball. And I agree with her. This kind of aggression only shows how teams are trying to intimidate Clark since she entered the WNBA. It's important to highlight that this wasn't the only time Clark faced this type of physical defense. In several games, we see Caitlin being marked hard, with defenses trying to force her out of the game. Since she entered the WNBA, opponents have used physical force to try to take her out of action. This is very different from what she was used to in college basketball. In the game against the Chicago Sky, we saw several plays where the defense tried to intimidate Clark, and this isn't happening only to her. Several new players in the league face this type of tough marking, especially those who stand out and have the potential to change the game. This physical approach might be a strategy to destabilize Clark, but she is handling it admirably. Despite all the pressure and hard fouls, Clark continues to be a key player for the Fever, showing resilience and the ability to adapt to this more intense style of play. So, how is all this physical intensity affecting Caitlin Clark's performance? Caitlin has shown an incredible ability to adapt and continue producing at a high level. Even with all the pressure, she maintains solid numbers. In the last game against the Chicago Sky, for example, she scored 11 points, grabbed 8 rebounds, and dished out 6 assists. This shows that despite the difficulties, she continues to be an essential player for the Fever. Her resilience is impressive. Facing physical defenses is a huge challenge, especially for a rookie in the league. But Clark is handling it admirably. She not only manages to stay in the game, but also contributes significantly in various aspects, whether scoring, rebounding, or assisting. Of course, the intense physicality can affect her performance at times, but Caitlin is proving that she can overcome these obstacles. She continues to evolve and shows that she has everything it takes to be one of the great stars of the WNBA. Now, thinking about Caitlin Clark's future in the WNBA, it's clear that she is already standing out despite the intense physicality of the games. Her adaptation has been impressive, and she continues to show resilience and skill in every match. What can we expect moving forward? First, I think Caitlin will continue to adapt and improve her game. She is a smart player and knows how to adjust her strategy as needed. With each game, she gains more experience and learns to handle pressure and physical defense better. Additionally, the Fever can work on strategies to better protect Clark and ensure she has the necessary support on the court. This might include tactical movements to free up space for her or improving communication in offensive plays. Finally, I believe Caitlin Clark has a bright future in the WNBA. She has already shown that she has the talent and determination to overcome challenges. Over time, she will become even stronger and more influential in the league, and I'm sure we will see many incredible performances from her in the coming years. Another important point we need to highlight is the evolution in Caitlin Clark's mentality. In the first games of the season, we saw Clark arguing with other players and even receiving technical fouls for her reactions. This is normal for a rookie dealing with the pressure and intense physicality of the WNBA. But something changed in the game against the Chicago Sky. Even after the violent shove by Kennedy Carter, Clark remained calm and composed. Instead of reacting impulsively, she focused on the game and avoided unnecessary confrontations. This self-control is crucial to avoid technical fouls that can hurt the team. This change shows significant growth in Caitlin's mentality. She is learning to better handle the pressure and provocations from opponents, keeping a cool head and focusing on the main goal, helping the Fever win. This maturity will be fundamental to her success in the league. The more she learns to control her emotions and concentrate on the game, the more effective she will be on the court. And this mental evolution is a great sign for Caitlin Clark's future in the WNBA. We can't fail to also praise Caitlin Clark for the resilience she has shown. Facing the pressure she is under in the league is not for everyone. Since she entered the league, Clark has been the target of extremely physical defense, yet she continues to play at a high level. Her mental strength and determination are admirable. Even with opposing defenses trying to intimidate her and the intense physicality in every game, Caitlin remains focused and productive for the Fever. This shows not only her talent, but also her ability to face adversity and keep moving forward. Playing in the WNBA is already a huge challenge, and dealing with this additional pressure makes it even harder. Caitlin is showing that she has what it takes to be a great star in the league, not just because of her technical performance, but also because of her mental strength and resilience. And that's why we are all fans of Caitlin Clark. She is proving, game after game, that she is a special player, capable of overcoming any obstacle that comes her way. And I'm sure she will continue to provide us with many incredible moments in the WNBA. The praise for her resilience is more than deserved. Caitlin Clark is proving that she has what it takes to be a great star, facing each challenge head-on and showing admirable determination. Now, what do you think? Is Caitlin Clark handling this physical pressure in the WNBA well? How do you see her evolution so far? Do you think she will continue to grow and stand out in the league? Let's keep following her journey and cheering for her to keep exceeding expectations. Caitlin Clark has everything it takes to become one of the big names in women's basketball, and we'll be here to celebrate each achievement. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comment about what you think of Clark's performance. See you next time.